Good
Tony,
morning, everyone.
Hey, Tony.
Such a pleasure and an honor to talk to both of you.
Thanks.
I think Julia, the last time we talked was Mona Lisa Smile. That's been a few days.
Wow. Yeah, seriously.
And Kelsey,
Lifetimes.
I'm such a huge fan of yours. Both you on camera and your voice is just impeccable. You've got
Thanks,
such a
man.
great range of talent. Let's start the God Committee. What a very powerful piece this is. Julia, I'll start with you. What attracted you to the project?
It was such a beautiful script. It was really I found dynamic and compelling and got me thinking about all the things that doctors have to deal with behind the scenes. I really loved how Austin's approach was very empathetic towards each character. And so you see the patients and the doctors and their full lives outside of the hospital, which really humanizes everybody. And I just thought, it was actually one of those things that was very unconscious. I just read it and thought, this is beautiful, and decided to sign on. And then it's only afterwards that I think about why.
Kelsey, Dr. Andre Boxer is such a multi-layered character. Was obviously that attracted you to the character and the role?
Yeah, my criteria for picking a role as a rule is just, have I done something like that before? And when I read this script, I thought, I certainly haven't done that before. And it was a bit of a wake-up call as we started to play it, that he was so alarmingly kind of blocked and cut off from his own humanity in a weird way. And I suppose there's quite a few doctors that sort of end up in that place. I'd hope not, because honestly, it wasn't a picnic to play him, because he's really, he's out, which is funny. He's sort of run out of the things that you think of as being redeeming qualities. I mean, the only thing he's got is it's sort of an extraordinary bravery to go on in the face of what he's going through. He is a dedicated guy, and I hope that some guy like this actually exists, that there are people working with that kind of intention and willingness to sort of sacrifice what might be a blithing moment in their lives. This guy has made a choice not to live with love, to live on the outside of humanity in a lot of ways, and it was a far more daunting task to play him than I actually anticipated. But I'm really glad I did, because it is moving, and it moves me when I watch it. It makes me sad, but it also makes me proud of people that they have the guts to do this kind of thing, and that these two wonderful people, just can't quite get their share. You think maybe in the next lifetime.
I think that's one of the major things that people will get out of watching the God Committee, is the fact that, you've got all of these personalities at play, deciding life and death.
Yeah, extraordinary. That decision-making process of, clearly they have to be responsible about it. They say who lives and who dies in a lot of ways, and it can't be easy. You certainly have to distance yourself from it. I guess you could be considered cold or cruel even, but in the end, I think they probably all do their best to grant life to the one who can actually take it, who can actually receive it. But boy, it's a funny world to live in.
Julia, we have a few seconds left. I'm going to give you the last word. What do you think audiences are going to pull from watching the God Committee?
I think it's hopefully largely what I said before, which is that Austin does this amazing device in the film where when the doctors are going through the roster of patients and their bullet points of what defines this person, like age, gender, if they have a family to support, height, weight, all that stuff, and their health statistics, then you start to see the actual patients describing themselves, and it just humanizes everybody. And I think that will touch on something particularly nowadays, in the world that we've lived in the last year.
I want to thank you both for your time. You both are amazing in this. Kelsey, it's such an honor to talk to you and finally meet you.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Julia, thank you so much for this performance. You guys have a great day.
Thanks.